Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, depending on whenever this video gets finished and I get to upload it. Happy Tuesday, and today is just going to be a quick video about a quick lighting setup that I did the other night with Tony, where she was doing her homework and I just wanted to kind of set up some lights and create this little nighttime interior look. Yeah, let's just get right into it. Hope you guys enjoy. So in this first clip, it was no lights at all. I just had Tony kind of sitting at her computer. She was eating some ice cream while watching some presentations that she has to do for one of her classes, and pretty much there was no lights involved in this. It was just nothing but her watching the computer. The only light coming off was from the computer screen, and everything else just fell to black. Yeah, so that's pretty much the first shot. It was pretty much simple, no lights at all. And yeah, in this second shot I turned on the light from the closet, and kind of what I wanted to do was kind of bring something into the foreground and just kind of create that little bit of depth and separation in the shot. And I just felt like it created something that wasn't already there, and it kind of just put something into the shot. So next I added something else, and I had these little lights. They're like Christmas lights. They're hanging from a little fixture mirror that we have in the room, and I just wanted to kind of create more ambience in the room, and I felt like this kind of created a really cool look in the room. So I turned on these lights that were hanging there. They kind of flicker a little bit, and I just felt like that was something neat to add into the shot. I felt like it wasn't, it was kind of looking a little bit plain before, and I felt like adding this into the shot was just kind of created a little more depth in the room, because it kind of added another element of light into the room. So all I'm doing right here is adding a little bit of practicals to just add something to the shot that's gonna just create the ambience of the room and the look that I'm going for. If you actually look here with this shot, pretty much the only thing that I did was I added these little lights over here, and there's kind of one tucked back here that you can't totally see, and I just felt like this kind of created this separation on the wall, which kind of gave some dynamic to the shot, and I just felt like it looked very, very cool. Kind of put this texture on the wall that was pretty awesome. Another thing is that this light from here was kind of filling her in the entire time. I wouldn't call it a key light, but I just felt like it was filling in her face and just kind of giving her a look on her face that was kind of needed, just so she's not completely in the dark. And yes, that was pretty much it for that step. For this next step, what I did was I have a little Aputure MC light that I bought from B&H. So what I did was pretty much this lamp right here doesn't work because our dog chewed the wire and just the lamp doesn't work. So what I did was I took the little Aputure MC light, I put it inside the lamp, and I controlled it remotely through the app that I'll show you guys here. But basically I was able to dial in the look of what I want without necessarily having a light bulb. So I kind of simulated that light bulb look, but without having the light bulb. So it was just very, very versatile, and it tended to what I needed to, because I was able to make it look like exactly what I needed, to the intensity, to the color, just exactly what I needed it for. I was able to get that look exactly how I wanted and dial it in exactly how I wanted it. So after adding in the Aputure MC, you can see that it really looked like a light bulb. It really looked as if I had a light bulb in here, and I turned on the light. With the lamp shade, it kind of created this nice look over here, which was very awesome to me. I didn't think that I was going to be able to pull it off to make it look exactly like a light bulb, but yeah, it magneted to each of the prongs inside the light, and yeah, it worked out very, very perfectly. So from here I had this practical over here inside the closet. I had these hanging up, bringing some texture onto the wall, and I had this over here also creating some depth on the nightstand. And so far we have a very, very homey look going on, and that's exactly what I was going for. Yeah, so next what I did here was I grabbed the Godox SO60W with the light dome from Aputure, and I kind of blasted it into the ceiling to kind of create this nice ambient light all around the room. I tried to point it directly at her, and I felt like it was creating too much of a shadow, and I kind of didn't like it. So when I blasted it into the ceiling, since we have a white ceiling, it kind of went all around the room and not just on her. So it kind of created this nice softer light rather than just on her. So if you look at this final image, you can see that we have a lot of ambient light right over here. So all this is now filled in. All of this was in the shadow before, and it kind of created that little moonlight effect like I was trying to go for, while also keeping, you know, this texture on the wall over here from the Aputure MC, these lights hanging, which also put, you know, the texture on the wall, this over here, which kind of created some depth in the room, and this practical light being inside the closet. And I feel like altogether it came through and, you know, built out a very, very homey look that I was going for the nighttime interior. And lastly, what I did was I added a lot of haze into the room, and I've kind of created this fuzzy look when it came to this, and it kind of diffused all of this light and all of this light, and it kind of made it spread. So I just felt like that kind of brought the entire shot together. And yeah, I just felt like that was exactly what the shot needed to kind of create this nice atmospheric, homey nighttime interior look. So there you have it, guys. That was my breakdown of a quick lighting setup that I did the other night with Tony, just to create this nighttime interior look. If you guys like, just leave a comment, like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video. Bye.